mean, I'm tempted to say, I bet you can't guess where I am, but I've done that before and I'm in the same place. But today, to show you how versatile it is, I'm going in a different direction. And today, because it's after Christmas and because Amazon arrived, it's Gibal Town. And today the camera is mounted on a gimbal because I want to try out what it's like. And it is a real pain to set up, although part of that is because I'm not used to it. But I don't know. But this is the view. The beach is over there. I'm pointing over there to the left. That's where the beach is, but we're not going that way today. We're gonna go down this way. And we'll see how this goes. I mean, this is a Zhiyun Crane M3, which is a very small gimbal. A lot of people would say that it's better for iPhones and GoPros, but it's supposed to take mirrorless cameras like this one that I've got on here. And so we check it, and we see. This area here, they have what looks to us British people like croquet pitches, but they're kind of small and long. It's almost a cross between croquet and skittles, it looks like. It's quite popular sometimes down here, so you've got to be careful where you walk. But if you go around here, there are people fishing. It's really quite nice. It's a great place to come if you want to get away from everything. It's almost, dare I say it, a Russian-free zone. They haven't discovered this yet. In fact, it's pretty well an everyone-free zone. So that suits me, being I'm a miserable git. I don't really hate everyone. Please don't think that. It's just, I found the, not the definition, I found the subject of personality types the other week online, and it directly asked the question, are you an INFJ? Now, evidently INFJs are the rarest of the personality types, and they can be quite difficult to get along with, which I am, as my life history would attest. They prefer solitude, they love their own company, which I do. They can be extrovert, but only on their own terms, which I am. Some people find them quite spooky and difficult to get along with. Well, I live alone, so make your own mind up. But when I think, oh yeah, maybe I am an INFJ, is I'm here because I don't want to go into Patong Beach because it's overcrowded with foreigners. So says me. But I think a lot of people would have that. Patong Beach is a bit of a shithole right now. So yeah, maybe I am an INFJ. Miserable bastard, I'd say. Let's have a look over here. Because over here there's also, it's not only a beach, over here there are boats and all sorts of good stuff. Well, let's try something here. This is a feature. Tap 3 times on this button if I can find it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hello. We're now in selfie mode, and I guess I can talk to you. And like the scarf, it's my Ukrainian colours, just in case I meet any Russians. Don't know if they notice or not. They are quite violent people, so they probably duff me up, I expect. Anyway, let's go back to the normal mode. 3 more taps and around we go. Well, that was painless, wasn't it? Obviously, I'm looking forward to getting back home to see what this video turns out like. I have to be honest that I came down here yesterday to do this and I made a complete and utter bog of it. I didn't really balance the camera properly, and also before I put the neutral density lens on, I left the ultraviolet filter on the end of the lens, and then screwed the neutral density filter on top of that, and it messed everything up. So all told, it was a failure. So I thought, oh well, I won't say anything. I'll just do it all again tomorrow and pretend that it's Boxing Day, you know. So anyway, I'm going to call this Gibal Town. It's Gibal Town right now, and we're enjoying our new gimbal. So I've got to be careful. People are playing around here. I don't want to annoy them. It's such an idyllic spot. Nice trees. Some of the trees are in flower. Let's just see. There's a lady behind me playing. There's someone over there, so they're setting up to play. I really shouldn't be walking here, but I'll get out of it as soon as I can. I'm in between 2 pitches. They're long, thin pitches, like a Skittles pitch would be, but it's played with a croquet mallet. It's very weird. Not weird to them because they know the rules. So yeah, let's go over here. Hello, it's me again. Well, I just found something else I did wrong. I was wondering why the bloody camera was vignetting so much. before I came out, I'd forgot to check what my ISO setting was, and I had it cranked all the way up to some ungodly number. So the gain in the camera was way too high. So I was putting in so much neutral density filter on the front that it was kind of starting to vignette. I think I've probably got away with it as a video, but all my depth of field had gone. Now I've managed to open the aperture of the lens up wide and correct it with the ND filter. I might find that this actually looks a bit better. So we'll see. You know, I was desperately trying not to overexpose the image. And I was wondering, what the hell am I doing wrong? Because one of the things I have to do, because I don't remember things too well, is before I come out, I always shoot in manual anyway, so I like to have the camera set for to do what I want to do. But the problem is sometimes I forget to tell it what I want it to do, which is what I'm trying to explain now. And what I didn't do this morning was to switch the camera on and do a double check of all the settings. I went through the process. I checked that it was in manual, and I checked my shutter speed, which has got to be twice the frame rate that I'm shooting. And I checked that the lens was wide open, which is where I wanted. So I wondered why, when I switched the camera on, it was horrendously overexposed and starting to vignette. So at least all things are answered. But now see, if I was a professional, I'd be hopeless, because I've just lost an hour of shooting because of one silly mistake that I didn't know I'd done. But hey ho, I've got all day every day, so it doesn't matter. If I bollocks this up completely, well, you will never find out about it. I'll just come down here tomorrow, learn by my mistakes, and shoot it all again for the third time. But I think we'll get some useful video out of this. Some of it I can fix in post-production, but some of it is just too far out. I can't. Like yesterday, you know, I shot a couple of clips that were not me talking, which I've not done today at all, but looking outward ahead of me from the camera, and there was a lot of sky in there, and it was just so overexposed and crushed out. I can't use those clips. I'd never be able to. Well, I doubt if I could correct that in post-production and get a decent clip out of it. And why should I, when I need something to do anyway? I just come down here the next day and do it all again. I don't mind. That's one thing nowadays, you know, I try not to get worked up about that kind of thing. You know, I'm not going back into a rant to tell you about the things I do get worked up about. You'll have to wait till next Christmas for that. So I think I've made it pretty clear. Let's see in this next year, let's see what comes along that's new to annoy me. And should be quite interesting. It really is a lovely day here today. A lot of people would say it's too hot, but it isn't, not by local standards, and there is a bit of a breeze blowing. It's really quite pleasant. I'll probably go out without the camera this afternoon and take a ride over Patong Hill and just do a little walk along the seafront there. Maybe I should go over and show you the temple. That would be quite good. Now this is a nice temple. I came here with Noi when she was back, and I mean, I've taken my shoes off, but I wouldn't presume to go inside with this, but you can get some idea what it's like. It's really quite nice. It's well looked after. A lot of Thai temples tend to be a bit scruffy, but this one certainly isn't. Yeah. And music in the background. I'm not going in, but this is where you go to cast your runes. Yeah, there's not enough light here for this, but I'll raise it up a bit in post and we'll see if we get something. But this is all very nice. You can buy gold leaf and stick the gold leaf on the Buddhas up there. It's very good, very, very good. I like it here. Right, now a big test. Getting down the stairs without going AOT. I need to go down there. Also, another thing they do here is you can buy mammoth fireworks, and they set them off in a beehive kind of arrangement over there underneath the trees. Very good. Yeah, I'm aware of my own frailties nowadays. Okay. All right, back on the street. One thing that's interesting to me here is the Phuket Patong buses, which are the ones I catch into Patong. I never knew they came here, and I thought they started in Phuket Town. Have they changed and they start here now, or are they just hanging out? Maybe they're just hanging out, so waiting their turn. Trouble is, I don't speak enough Thai to be able to ask them. But I love catching these buses. It's 40 baht now. It was 30 before COVID, so it hasn't gone up all that much. Anyway, back to the bike.